Hi, welcome to Evelyn's Colorful Designs. Today I'm going to show you 2 Halloween DIYs. DIY number 1 is a spooky witch with her creepy little cauldron. So I'm going to begin with this witch sign that I found at Dollar Tree. I'm starting by taking a pencil and sectioning off each part that I'm going to paint black. Now I'm just going to take some black chalk paint and paint the cauldron and the witch. Now I'm going to paint her spoon handle using Nutmeg by Apple Barrel. Now I'm going to paint the witch's face, so I just mixed together Moss by Waverly and a little bit of yellow paint to create her skin tone. I went back in with some black paint to touch up the lines. Now I'm going to work on the bubbles for the cauldron. So I began by taking the skin color paint that I used for the witch, and I added a little bit more yellow and Christmas green by Apple Barrel, and then I painted it on there. Now I'm going to take some yellow and put it on the bubbles and then blend it in with my finger. Now we're just going to glue the bubbles into place. To create the seam that's between the bubbles, I'm just going to take some lime green tulle and glue it in between the bubbles and trim off the excess. Next, I just cut out this really cute design on the Cricut. It says the witch is in, and then I just put it on the sign. And now I'm just going to take some of these gemstones that I found at Hobby Lobby and glue them onto the cauldron. Now we're going to work on her face. I found these wiggly eyes at Hobby Lobby. I cut off the little stem part of it and then glued it onto her face. And now we're going to create a wart using one of the little gemstones. I took brown and black chalk paint and mixed it together to create the wart. Now I'm just going to take this really cute fabric that I had in my craft stash, and I'm going to create a ribbon to go around her hat. Now we're going to add her wart to her nose, and to create some hair for the wart, I took a chip brush, cut off some of the bristles, and then I glued it on and painted it black to make it stand out more. Now we're going to work on her dress. So I started by taking this black and purple lace, and then I kind of fit it to where I wanted it to be, and then I folded it to create a collar. You just kind of fold it in and out like a fan, and then I kept cutting it and shaping it until it looked the way I wanted it to. Once I have it how I want it to look, I take a little bit of glue at her collar and then I glue the fabric onto her neck. Now I'm just going to flip the sign over and glue the lace onto the back of the sign. Now I'm going to take some of the spider webbing to create her hair. I just cut off a piece and then I put it where I wanted it and glued it into place. Now I'm going to create her hand. I took some spider rings that I found at Dollar Tree, cut off half of the legs, and then I just put it on the spoon and wrapped it around and glued it into place. I absolutely love how my creepy witch turned out. DIY number 2 was another take of a witch with her cauldron, but it's more 3D. So we're going to start by creating a base for our witch. I found this sign at Dollar Tree, and I mixed together some of the paint I had from my previous DIY, and I kept kind of mixing it together until I found the color I wanted, which was kind of this dark kind of brown color. You can do whatever color you would like, and I painted that and then I dried it. For this next part, I forgot to hit record, so I'll show you what I got so far. This is supposed to look like the cauldron kind of overflowed, and I'm just taking more and more yellow and adding it until it looked how I wanted it to. It kind of gives it a 3D, like realistic effect by adding the yellow and the green to make it look like the cauldron's more lifelike. Now we're going to create our cauldron. I found this salsa dish in the food section at Walmart. It's about $1. And then I got this witch from Dollar Tree. I wanted the cauldron to look like it was oozing out, so I took some hot glue and created little like blobs. And then I painted it with the same color that I used on the base and kept adding more green and yellow until it looked how I wanted it to look. Now we're going to fill our cauldron, so I used some floral foam and cut it down until it fit to the size of the cauldron. I wanted to create some more bubble effects, so I got these half wood circles off Temu and I painted it with the same green color and took some yellow and kind of like blended it with my finger to make it look like it had a highlight. Now I'm going to take some wiggly eyes I found at Hobby Lobby, and I took 2 of each color and stuck them down in the floral foam. I wanted to create more of a highlight for the bubbles, so I just took some white acrylic paint and added it to the top of the bubbles. Now I'm going to take some spoons I found at Hobby Lobby and some of these skeletons I found at Dollar Tree, and I'm just putting the spoon in the cauldron, and then I cut the skeleton in half to make it look like he was sitting in the cauldron. I wanted the cauldron to look like it was steaming, so I took some of the green tulle and put it around the floral foam. And then I realized the floral foam wasn't glued down, so I put some glue to kind of hold it into place and then put the green tulle around it. And now I'm just gluing the wooden spoon and the skeleton into place. Once I glued all the tulle down, I'm taking the little bubbles and gluing it randomly all over the cauldron. Now I'm just going to glue the cauldron onto the base. Once I had the cauldron glued on, I was trying to decide where to put the witch, and I thought she'd look good kind of diagonal from the cauldron. So I decided I needed something for the other side, so I took these scaredy cat wood cutouts that I found at Dollar Tree, and I just painted them black. And then I just took a pencil and sketched out some eyes, and to create the eyes, I took some of the yellowish green paint that I used earlier for the bubbles, and I just filled it in with that paint, and then I went back in with the Sharpie to create the pupils for the eyes. And then I went over the eyes with a white colored pencil to create a reflection. I wanted to create a base so the cat would stand up, so I just took a Jenga block from Dollar Tree and I painted it black so it matched the cat. Since the cat's going to be standing up, I decided to paint the back of the cat black. Now I'm just going to glue the cat onto the block with some hot glue. And then I'm going to glue the cat onto the base. I didn't end up gluing the witch onto the base because it lights up, so I just left it freestanding. And here's how our witch with its cauldron turned out. I absolutely love it. Thank you for joining me today. Which DIY was your favorite? Let me know in the comments down below. I really enjoyed creating these DIYs. I'm so excited for Halloween. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me a leaf emoji in the comments down below. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share so you don't miss any future videos. Bye for now.